students, welcome to the science class. Today we are learning lesson number 9, Food Essence of Life. ಹಸಿಯಾದ ಉಣಬೇಡ, ಹಸಿದು ಮರಿಯಬೇಡ, ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತಂಗಳು ಉಣಬೇಡ, ವೈದ್ಯನಾಗ ಸ್ನೇಹಬೇಡ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. Observe the Tripadi of Kavi Sarvajna. In the second line, he says, not eat stale food after eating it again. Let us move. First, we have studied about what is food. What is the meaning of food? Now, let us listen, students. What is the meaning of food? Food is a substance from which an organism derives nutrients and energy for its growth and development is known as a food. Food is any substance which consumes to provide nutritional for an organism, and it is usually of plants or animals origin and contain essential nutrients such as carbohydrates, vitamins, fats, minerals, etc. And food is one of the essential requirement of our body because food gives us energy to do work, and they need to energy to move, walk, run, sleep, and etc. Students, you know that why we feel weak when we do not eat a food. You know that if we do not eat food properly, we are not grow normally. So protein which are rich in food which helps the body in repairing its damaged tissues, and food fight against disease and increase our body resistance, and it also protect us from many diseases and make us strong and healthy. Now, next one is nutrients. Nutrients are the substance that your body needs to grow, to repair itself, and to supply you with energy. There are 6 classes of nutrients include carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, and water. Now we are going to look at where we get these nutrients and from what they do for our bodies. You know that, students, the food which includes nutrient is known as a nutritious food. The nutrients are the basic component of food without which our body cannot function. There are 2 types of nutrients. They are macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients are required in large quantities and micronutrients are required in minute quantities. They include phosphorus, sodium, calcium, iron, etc. The nutrients are grouped as carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, and minerals. So all these are the different types of nutrients. Now, next is there are different types of nutrients. They are protein, vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, roughage, and fats. Nutrients of food. Now, one by one, we have studied the different types of nutrients are rich in food. First is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are rich in ragi, wheat, jawar, foxtail millets, little millets, bread, and honey. Lipids are rich in groundnut, meat, fish, dry coconut, sesame, egg yolk. Third, protein. Protein are rich in fenugreek, means mentia, carrot, sprouted seeds, fish oil, green, yellow vegetables. Vitamins are rich in vegetables, fruits, lemon, and cereals. Minerals are rich in cow beans, red gram, black eyed beans, milk, green gram, and soya bean. Water is rich in cucumber, watermelon, grapes, radish, ashgard, brinjal, cabbage, cauliflower, etc. And last is roughage, which is rich in sweet potato, beans, and banana. Now let us one by one we have study in details. First is carbohydrate. It is energy giving food. It gives us energy to work, play, walk, and study. People doing more physical work need more carbohydrates. Sources of carbohydrates are rice, bread, potatoes, maize, and sugar. Glucose is a carbohydrate which gives instant energy to the body. When during sports and games, players are given glucose powder. Carbohydrates are the most easily available form of nutrients. They act like a fuel for the body to provide energy for different activities. We need them in large quantities, and carbohydrates are also called energy producers. Potato, sweet potato, bread, honey, rice, wheat, maize, fruits. All these are rich in carbohydrates. Next is fats. Fats. The food we eat contain nutrients that provide energy and other substances the body needs. Most of the nutrients in food fall into three major groups. They are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. The body uses fat as a fuel source, and fat is major storage form of energy in the body. Food which is high in fats, they are fatty meats and fish, cheese, butter, avocado, nuts and seeds, chocolates, etc. Lipids or fats means they are also giving energy giving food. Lipids provide more energy than the carbohydrates. However, energy release is low. Lipids add flavor to our food, but they take a long time to digest, and they are present in the form of oils in plants and fats in animals. Egg yolk, butter, fish, meat, groundnut, vegetable oil, and ghee, etc. All these are rich in fats. Next is proteins. Protein. Our body needs protein to repair and maintain itself. Every cell in our body contains proteins. For example, meat, fish, eggs, milk, cheese. Food which are high in protein, they are meat and fish, cheese, egg, beans, bread, hummus, nuts and seeds. Proteins are the body building food. They help us to grow and repair our body. Proteins are responsible for the formation and development of tissues like skin, blood, muscles, and bones. They are also called body builders. So, we should consume plenty of protein to fight any infection. So, milk, eggs, fish, meat, pulses like green grams, cowpeas, urad, and soya bean. All these are rich in proteins. Next is vitamins. What is a vitamin? Organic substances made by plants, and animals. Helps the body perform specific function such as the growth and development and maintaining overall health. Vitamins are the nutrients required for protecting the body against infection and diseases, and it is good for eyesight, good digestion, healthy teeth, strong bones, and growth of the body and functioning of muscles and nerves. We need them in small quantities. They are called body regulators. Green vegetables, fruits, lemon, and cereals are rich in vitamins. Next is minerals. Our body uses minerals for many different jobs, including building bones, making hormones, and regulating our heartbeat. The best way to get minerals is by eating a wide variety of food. Some of the sources which we get minerals are cheese, milk, and green vegetables. Minerals are also the nutrients required for protecting the body against infection, diseases, for our health and good health. Next is roughage. Roughage helps the movement of food through digestive tract to avoid constipation. Food that is rich in roughage, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and barley. Roughage cellulose form the fibers contained in food and is called roughage. Roughage does not provide any nutrient to our body, but it is an essential ingredient of our food as it helps our body to get rid of undigested food. So, what is the meaning of roughage? Roughage means fibers which are found in vegetables, fruits, etc. They do not add any nutrients to our body, but they helps in conserving water and adding bulk to the undigested food, thus preventing constipation. Next is water. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. It also helps in the discharge of waste products such as urine, sweat from the body. Water. Though water does not give us any nutrients, but it is generally included as a food because water helps our body to absorb the nutrients from food, and it also helps in discharge of waste product such as a urine and sweat from the body. Next is food materials and their sources. Food materials and sources. There are two types of sources. One is animal source and another one is a plant source. Animal sources like meat, chicken, fish, cheese, milk, all these are the animal sources. And plant sources like cereals, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits, all these are the sources of plant. Next is millets. Health benefits of millets. There are different types of millets. They are pearl millet, finger millet, foxtail millet, Bernard millet, kodo millet, and little millet. These are the different types of millets. First we have studied about little millet. Little millet is rich in fiber and slow digesting, carbohydrates and antioxidants. It is an ideal food for diabetics as it prevents abnormal spike in blood sugar levels. Next is foxtail millet. Foxtail millet is good for heart. It fights with diabetes. It fights with diabetes, gluten free. It's high in antioxidants. It prevents cancer, high in calcium. It also loss weight, lowering blood cholesterol, anti-aging and brain growth. The food which we eat consists of more than one nutrient. Among them, millets like foxtail millets, Bernard millets, kodo millets are the barren of nutrients. Our elders used to consume more of millets. Nowadays, the consumption of these cereals, which are considered to be healthy, is reducing. Millets can be grown using less water in a less period of time. They grow easily in different environment and climatic condition. These can be grown without using chemical fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides. These are called the friends of famine. So, these these cereals have a lots of nutrients. So, understand students what are the millets, what are the different types of millets, and why we eat more and more millets because they have a lots of nutrients. So, students, we continue that lesson in the next video. Thank you, students.